This is what most people's muscles look like after 60, weakened, shrunken, and surrounded by fat. And this is what they could look like instead, strong, defined, and virtually identical to someone decades younger. So what makes the difference? It's not genetics. It's not a lifetime of training. It's just a few targeted moves that most people have never been taught. In this video, I'll reveal 3 simple joint-safe exercises that anyone over 50 can begin today to start rebuilding muscle rapidly, which will help you move and feel like you're decades younger. Plus, I'll share a proven training method that helped one of my 65-year-old patients go from shuffling short distances to walking for miles, all in just a matter of months. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly causes this dramatic muscle loss as we age? The medical term for it is called sarcopenia, and it's more serious than most people realize. Starting around age 30, we lose about 3 to 8% of our muscle mass every decade. But after 60, that rate can double. And here's what's really happening inside. Your muscle fibers are literally shrinking while fat takes their place. And it's the reason why simple tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries become exhausting and why falls become more dangerous. But here's the breakthrough. A groundbreaking 2024 study reveals that sarcopenia is not only preventable, but also reversible. The study revealed that older adults can rebuild muscle in just 12 weeks with one powerful approach: progressive strength training, or PST for short. Think of your muscles as the foundation of an old building. Over time, that foundation can weaken, making everything feel unsteady or fragile. With PST, it's like adding new bricks, one by one, gradually rebuilding your foundation until it stands strong and steady again. I've seen many patients in their 60s regain the strength and confidence to move as if they were in their 40s. So, now that you understand the importance of keeping your muscles strong, let's dive into the top 3 exercises to reverse muscle loss. Exercise number 1 is something I recommend to almost every patient over 50. It targets the 2 biggest muscle groups in your legs, your quads, and your glutes, which are essential for things like stair climbing, walking, and lifting. Start by standing with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart and place a chair in front of you for balance. Now, 2 options here. Option 1, you can hold a dumbbell about 10 pounds in weight with straight arms in front of you. Or option 2, hold on to the back of the chair for support. From here, slowly bend at your hips and knees as if you're about to sit down in an invisible chair behind you. Keep your back straight and your core, quads, and glutes engaged. Lower yourself as far as you comfortably can, pausing at the bottom for 2 to 3 seconds and then pushing back up using the power of your legs. This is called a sumo squat. It's gentler on the knees than a traditional squat and also easier to master. Now for best results, rise up quickly to build up power, but lower yourself slowly to build muscle mass and strength. Now, the biggest mistake I see people making is they let their knees cave inwards, which puts extra pressure on the knees. Instead, try to keep your knees aligned with your pinky toes. This activates your glutes much more effectively. Complete 10 to 15 repetitions for each set, doing 2 sets total with a minute's rest between sets. Try this 3 times per week. Now, to make it harder, hold a dumbbell or any weight in your hand to add resistance. To make it easier, use the chair for support and try slow sit to stands using the armrests if needed for balance. To make it even easier to follow along, I've created a free printable exercise sheet for you. It's got step-by-step instructions with photos of each exercise from today's video, plus a daily tracker to help you stay consistent and see your progress over time. You can download it right now. Just click the link on the description below. All right, with exercise 1, we've strengthened the largest muscles in our legs. Now let's move on to exercise number 2, which targets the key muscles in our upper body. Exercise number 2 is the press-up. This is one of the most effective exercises to rebuild your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Plus, it also strengthens your core. Mastering the press-up will help you in everyday movements, like lifting, carrying, and pushing. For beginners, let's start with the modified version. Place your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart on the floor with your knees on the ground. Keep your body in a straight line from your head to your knees. Slowly bend your elbows, keeping your core tight and body straight. Aim to go down until your chest is just above the floor. There's no need to touch it. Press into your hands and lift yourself back to the starting position in a smooth, controlled motion. Begin with 1 set of 10 repetitions and work your way up to 2 to 3 sets, 2 to 3 times per week. With time, you'll see noticeable strength improvements in your upper body. Now, if you have shoulder concerns or limited mobility, try this easier version against a countertop. Stand about a half a meter away. Place your hands on the counter about shoulder width apart, slightly a little bit wider than that, and bend your elbows to bring your chest towards the counter. From there, push back up, keeping your core and your chest muscles tight. This approach gently builds strength without overstraining the shoulders. For those with more strength, you can go for the full push-up, keeping your body in a straight line from head to heels. This version provides much bigger challenge for your chest, arms, and core. No matter which version you choose, make sure to keep your body straight and your core engaged, starting with one set of 10 repetitions, gradually increasing as you get stronger. Ultimately, you want to aim for 10 reps, 2 to 3 sets 3 times per week. Now, before you make sumo squats or press-ups a daily habit, there's one crucial thing you need to understand. Without it, you risk not only frustration, but also potential injury. Meet Grace, a 65-year-old patient of mine who went from barely reaching the end of her driveway with a cane to enjoy hour-long walks with her friends all in just a few months. You see, after an injury and back surgery, Grace was determined to stay active but struggled to walk even 10 minutes. When I first started working with her, I gave her a few key exercises, including the sumo squat and a simple plan of walking just 5 minutes a day. Now, here's the trick I wish every patient knew. I asked Grace to increase her walking and exercise time by 20% each week. This gradual, steady progression is often the missing link in progressive strength training. In just 3 months, Grace had tripled her walking time, improved her balance, and put away her cane. By 6 months, she was keeping up with her friends and even attended a full concert. Moral of the story, well, progress doesn't need to be fast. It just needs to be steady. The mistake Grace was making before was focusing too much on intensity and not enough on consistency. But by taking it slow with gradual increases, she built the strength and confidence until she reached her goals. So now that you understand the core principle of PST, let's move on to exercise number 3. Crucial for building core and leg strength. Another exercise that made a big difference for Grace. Exercise number 3 is a powerful indicator of your overall mobility and strength. And I see this in my patients in their 70s, 80s, and beyond. So let's start by lying down on a stable surface like a mat or soft carpet with a pillow under your head for comfort. If getting down on the floor is challenging, you can of course use a bed. Bend your knees, bringing them up as high as you comfortably can. This will help activate your glutes and core way more effectively. From here, tighten your core muscles. Then press through your heels, squeezing your glutes to lift your hips up as far as you can, aiming to create a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. If you can't go that high, that's fine. Just lift to your best range. Once you're at the top, hold the position for 2 to 3 seconds, keeping your glutes and core engaged. Then slowly lower yourself back down. This is the classic glute bridge. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions 2 times per day. If you find 15 reps to be easy, we're going to increase the challenge with a weighted bridge. Place a towel across your hips, then rest a weight, like a 10-pound dumbbell or a bag filled with cans or books on top. Hold the weight in place as you push up through your heels, keeping the movement slow and controlled. Adding a little weight will help target and build strength in your glutes even more effectively. Now, to make the classic glute bridge easier, you can get into the same starting position. Just work on activating and squeezing the glute muscles before building enough strength to lift up. Now, there are many mistakes that people make with the bridge. So here are 3 crucial tips. Number 1, keep your core muscles engaged throughout the movement to support your lower back. Number 2, avoid overextending through your lower back by going slow and smooth. And number 3 is to start small. Start with maybe 5 repetitions, 10 repetitions, working your way up to 15 for 2 to 3 sets, aiming for 3 to 4 times per week. If you stick to that, you're going to notice a dramatic improvement in your muscle strength and stability within 6 to 8 weeks, just like Grace. Now, a common question I get is, how many times of this should I do and how should I structure it? Well, here is a sample strength training schedule you can use based on the ACSM guidelines. You can work out your legs on Monday with one of these exercises. Tuesday, you would take a break. Wednesday, you can work on your upper body. Again, take a break on Thursday. And then on Friday, you can do another lower body exercise. This approach allows rest days in between for each muscle group so they can recover and grow faster. Now that you learn these 3 powerful exercises, here's something that will take your results even further. What if you could rebuild your leg strength, dramatically improve your balance, and move with complete confidence again in just 1 hour per week? I'm thrilled to introduce Strong Leg 60, a comprehensive program specifically designed for adults 50 plus who want to walk further, climb stairs with ease, and feel genuinely strong again, all without leaving the home. Inside, you'll follow the exact step-by-step system I use with nearly all my patients over 50, the same proven method that's helped hundreds of them regain their strength and independence. Now, if you're ready to transform your mobility, click the link below to discover how Strong Leg 60 can work for you. Or you can click on this video to see the program in action.